Here we go then, Javier Hernandez, there he is, currently having a medical with Real Madrid. Looks like that will be a loan deal, that's what we believe right now, and that following the transfer window of next season, he will sign on as a permanent full squad member of Madrid in similar situation to, we believe, what is happening with Falcao. We will talk about that later. Right, let's talk about the little P. He came from Guadalajara for an undisclosed fee. And also, we promised him a friendly, which we did, which was nice of us, wasn't it? He had an amazing first season and was a massive fan favourite. And I think lots of fans looked at him in similar light to sort of Solskjaer, in that he could come off the bench, change a game, and he was so good in the box, wasn't he? Do you remember when he scored his backwards header? That was incredible. Definitely my favourite Hernandez moment. He was a wonderful player, but as the years went on, he started games less and less and was on the bench more. And he sort of started agitating a bit, and he put stuff on Twitter and he moaned and became a bit cryptic about, oh, I'm not playing, I'm not doing this. One day I'll be able to tell you how I really feel. And on the one hand, that isn't professional, that's not the right way to go about things. But on the other, I've got a lot of respect for a footballer who wants to play. Like, we always talk about players at Manchester City that sit on the bench and earn their money. Like, and that's no good, is it? Hernandez desperately wanted to be playing football. He wanted to be scoring goals for Manchester United. And certainly, that's not a bad thing. We should be pleased with that. It's just a shame the way he went about it was perhaps not quite right. But it is still brilliant, and he should be encouraged for wanting to play. So I will miss him. I thought he was a wonderful talent, and I hope he does really well at Real Madrid and the rest of his career. But I know a lot of fans sort of fell out of favour with him, and when he started moaning and saying, oh, I'm sort of not doing very good, people started looking at his game and saying, well, all he does is score goals. If you take him outside of the box, he can't dribble, he can't really cross, he doesn't offer a lot aside from being that fox in the box. Which on the one hand, again, amazing, because all he does is score goals, and the whole point of football is to score goals. But on the other hand, football is a team game, and as a team player, he doesn't really do a lot for anybody else on the pitch, does he? Just gets the ball, scores goals. So it's an interesting one, and we were talking about this earlier at Full Time Devils. There's a sort of sadness about a few of these players that are leaving today and the way they're leaving, because Hernandez has contributed massively to our success over the last few years. He started a Champions League final for us, and it's sort of like he's been ushered out the back door because we've got these big names coming in. It's sort of a new era under Van Gaal. The same with Kagawa and potentially like Tom Cleverley, Danny Welbeck. If they leave, there's this sort of like, well, we get rid of them now, we're done with them. But actually, we do owe them a credit. They've done an incredibly good job for us. Let us know what you think about Javier Hernandez. Time he went, would you have preferred us to have done more to keep him? Should he have started more games? Or do you think actually he's just good in the box? Aside from that, he's never on the level of Rooney and Van Persie. Please give us your opinion. Write it down below. Share this video with your mates and stick on Full Time Devils, as we'll be doing these as the day goes on. It's transfer deadline day.